Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TRIO SSS programs, highlighting them, focusing on the state of Montana and what we have to offer at the college post-secondary level. We want to try to give you as students the opportunity to see what is out there, what kind of help that you can get, and this is a huge way that we can do it. So I hope that this can help you gain any insight and information into the field at the college level. My name is Derek Calvert, the program manager with the Montana Educational Talent Search, and we are joined by TRIO SSS, Student Support Service person at the Montana State University of Billings, Megan Young. Megan, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us, a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thanks, Derek. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here. So as you said, my name is Megan Young. I am the Associate Director for TRIO SSS over at MSU Billings City College. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the way things work over here, we have a City College campus that's connected to MSU Billings, and that is our technical and community college campus. So we're unique in that we have two different SSS programs, one at MSU Billings and then one here at City College. So I kind of get to oversee things here. I have been in this position since about June. This program is actually pretty new on the City College campus. We're just starting our second year of our first grant ever at City College. So really excited to be here and help serve the students of City College.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us today. And just for people watching right now or later on, please comment with any questions. And we'll do our best to get those answered. If it's after this live recording, I'll reach out to Megan and see if she can answer any questions later on. But so just jumping right in. Megan, what is student support services? What is SSS?
Yeah, so we are one of the many federally funded programs under the TRIO umbrella, ETS being another one. And we are located on college campuses. So as I mentioned, we're at City College and we have another cohort member over at the main campus. And we are really focused on helping college students to just succeed in their post-secondary education, whatever those goals are, whether it's a certificate or an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. We really exist just to serve students and help them to see those educational goals come to fruition. We really want to increase the graduation and retention rates of the students that we work with. So that's what we do through a bunch of resources that I think we'll get to in a few moments.
Yeah, well, that is awesome. And yeah, exactly. SSS is a federal program, just like ETS. So a lot of our students, for the most part, would qualify for the program. If any of our students are looking at MSU Billings, another reason why we're highlighting you guys is we really want you guys, all of our students, to look into SSS programs. And I guess you might answer the next question that we have: why should students consider your program?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. Especially if listeners have been involved with ETS or any of the other TRIO programs like Upward Bound, this is just such a great transition to continue that support while they're pursuing their college goals. We provide so many different services, and the key is that it's for free. It's these free things that can help support you and uphold you and get you through, life's challenges that inevitably happen, just to help you to meet your goals. Like I said, it's free, and we really emphasize building strong communities and strong relationships, both with the staff that are here serving students, but also amongst students. We try to have a lot of time focus so that students can get to know one another and not only have us as support, but their fellow students as support.
Yeah, I think those are some great reasons. We really do want our students having that support when they go to college, being able to talk with people, being able to not just uh, professionals in the field, advisors, but yeah, other students. That's a
Mhm.
super great reason. And even as we look forward, who is eligible for SSS? Who can apply for your services?
Yeah, so I think you mentioned something earlier about ETS students kind of automatically being eligible, and that's most likely true. So we are able to help serve any student that is pursuing their first certificate, associate's degree, or bachelor's degree. And we have one of three requirements. So that student is either coming from a first generation family, so they are the first in their family to pursue a college degree. They're considered low income, or they're a student with a disability. So if anybody meets even just one of those requirements, we're able to help them and provide them our services. And at the end of the day, if you're not sure whether you are eligible for our services, we just invite you to come in and talk with us, and we can talk through that.
So is it just one of those requirements that they have to meet, or?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they can just have a disability. Students can be just considered low income, or just a first generation college student.
Oh, well, that's great to know.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Cool.
Yeah, it
And
helps us. It helps us, serve so many more students than we would, if they had to meet multiples. So it's great. It helps us to serve, a good number of the students on campus.
yeah, and I think especially for us, we can really point you know our students and really any students that we know can meet those eligibility requirements to you, and
Mhm.
point them in your direction, to get to you're be eligible for their services, to obtain those services.
Mhm.
And I guess as we talk about the services, what you know at MSU Billings and City College, what type of services are offered at your program?
Yeah, so we have quite a few. We are working on developing a series of workshops for our students. We've had a number of them already, and we really try to meet students where they're at in terms of what they're interested in learning more about. So, for example, we had a budgeting workshop right about the time that students were getting their FAFSA refunds back. So talking about, how to make that money do what it needs to do for the rest of the semester, whether it's, paying rent or helping out with groceries or, whatever it may be. We also have had workshops on how to manage your time. A lot of our students, especially here at City College, where it's a commuter campus, we have a lot of non-traditional age students. People are juggling not only school, but work and, families, getting kids to school, dealing, with car issues and, caring for parents and any number of other responsibilities. So it's really, important to figure out how to kind of juggle all those responsibilities and still, be where you need to be, and show up as much as you can. And then also we're working on planning one here with finals coming up, on test anxiety, how to feel like, you can prepare fully and head into those exams with maybe a little bit less stress. So workshops are one of our big things. We also have really extensive tutoring. We have a full-time tutor that meets regularly with our students, whether it's once a week or a couple times a week. And then we also have drop-in tutoring sessions that students can access for those more one-off questions that they have. We also have a small but growing library of free resources like textbooks that students can borrow, because we all know how expensive textbooks can be. And then we also have a lot of really, really cool adaptive technology that's available for our students. Everything from e-readers that can, record the lecture, as well as, keep track of what you're writing and convert it to Word documents. They're amazing. It's pretty cool to watch those work. And then even things like calculators and protractors and things like that for different math classes. And that's all a free library that students can use, and just check out those resources for the semester and then just bring them back at the end. And we're really excited that we're able to offer that.
Yeah. Wow.
Trying to think what else. I mean, we ourselves are here, and we like to think of ourselves as resources. We can offer mentorship in navigating, those life's challenges if needed. We help a lot of students complete FAFSA and go through that acceptance process. That application for financial aid can be a little bit intricate and a little bit complicated. So we're happy to help, walk students through that whole process from beginning to, finally receiving that aid. And then also we're able to offer advice in terms of, maybe what major you want to pursue or what classes you want to take. So we really just try to offer anything and everything to our students, and we're always thinking about ways that we can offer additional support.
Yeah. I mean, I heard a lot of resources there. If anybody watching this right now or later on, you heard anything about those services, like, please comment with questions just about those. I'm sure we can get some more information on those. I'm curious as well just about all the workshops. I mean, all of those workshops could be amazingly beneficial. I know that I could have benefited from all of those when I was in school. and I think I didn't even realize that I could have been eligible for SSS until I started working here. I was like, wait a second, I could have done this, and then hearing all of these resources, like, man, I just wish that I could have taken advantage of those. Time management, tutoring, even being able to gain access to some of those. What was an e-reader kind of thing could have been super beneficial for me. So I kind of think about, like, wow, how I could have benefited from that, and I really just implore students, anybody listening on, to really consider these services. We do have a couple questions here one question from Caitlin. Let's see, what have you found to be the most popular, successful workshop TRIO has hosted?
I would say that our time management one was pretty successful. We talk with our students every semester about kind of what they're dealing with and what they're struggling with. And time and again, we were hearing our students say, how do I manage my time? How do I do these things? And so that was a really fun thing that we did. We actually tried a different way of doing workshops. So because we are a commuter campus and we have a lot of students that kind of drop in and out very frequently, we did a model where we had just mini workshops, a short 20-minute or so session where students could drop in, grab some food, and just learn a couple tips and tricks for how to juggle all of their responsibilities. And I think that went pretty well. It was really nice for students to have a wide open window and not feel like they had to come in for like a full hour of information, but still feel like they were getting useful information. So I would say that was probably our most successful one so far.
Oh, that's really cool. And we have another comment here from Jeannie. Great information. Can students participate for multiple years?
Absolutely, yes. In fact, we encourage it. So we have students that enroll as soon as they are admitted into the college. So they haven't even, begun classes yet. It might be the summer before classes start. And we can help them with those things that I mentioned, like applying for FAFSA and making sure that their class schedule is all set up and things like that. And then we can help students all the way through to graduation. And then once that happens, we help students walk through that process too, applying for graduation, making sure they've got their cap and gown and they know where they need to be on commencement day and all those fun things.
Yeah, definitely need sometimes students, on a crazy day need that guidance.
Yeah, they're insane with everybody running around.
Yeah. Well, I know I have a couple more questions here. And so this question, what benefits have you seen from students that use the services provided, all that you mentioned? What sort of benefits have you seen?
Yeah, I feel like one of the biggest benefits is that students are able to better navigate just kind of the college landscape. I know, I'm a first generation college student as well, or college graduate now. But when I first started, I felt like there were so many offices and so many people that I needed to talk to for specific things. And like there was this kind of, it almost seemed like a hidden schedule of things that I needed to do and when and in a certain order. And that stuff is so hard to navigate. And it's so hard to make sure that you're, checking all those boxes and dotting all your I's. And so I feel like that's one of the biggest benefits that we've seen with our students is when they have those issues and they're like, I don't know who I need to talk to or when, or I'm just worried that I'm not going to graduate because I've missed some form I needed to fill out. We're able to help walk them through that and not only walk them through it in the moment, but also, the next time something like that comes up, I feel like they have a little bit of a better sense of who they can go talk to for what, and they know where their resources are on campus. City College itself is pretty small. We have 2 buildings, but on university campus, things are a little bit more spread out. And it's interesting because while we are technically two separate student support service programs, our students access support services on both campuses. So it's nice to be able to help them navigate kind of that extra layer of complication.
Yeah.
So I would say that. And then, I think that students are more likely to graduate. As I said, our program here is pretty young. So, we haven't really seen that fully come around yet. But the program on the main university campus is over 50 years old. And so I know that they have been able to, because of walking them through those processes and offering support when the going gets rough and helping them connect them to tutors and all of these things, we're able to help students, get to that finish line more often. So I would say that that's another really, really big benefit of working with student support services.
Yeah, it's a huge benefit.
Yeah. I guess I mentioned this before, but I feel like we're able to provide our students more autonomy too. We're able to give them those tools to help them not only navigate the campus, but also just, give them the study skills that they need to succeed in class and also succeed in, their life outside of school. Time management doesn't help just with class. It helps you in your life in general and with work. So I think we're able to give students skills just to, be more successful in life in general.
Yeah. No, I imagine too, especially with all the services that you offer, that if somebody is really taking advantage of it, there's probably an immense amount of benefits that come from it, not just from school, but life in general. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Megan, who should, let's say we have some people here today that want to give you a call, or want to sign up. Who do they need to contact?
Yeah. So applying. Yeah. So for our program, Here at City College, we have a general email that you can send questions to, and that is SSS, like Student Support Services. So SSS City College, all one word, at msubillings.edu. And our number is 406 247 3051.
3051?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just going to put this right into the chat.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So that's if you're interested in City College, if you're thinking about a certificate or an associate's degree. And then if you are thinking about heading to MSU Billings for a bachelor's degree, you can reach out to the university program. And their number is 406 657 2162. And they have a specific person that you can reach out to, and his name is Jaron Keller. And his email is JARREN.Keller, KELLER, at msubillings.edu.
Perfect. And let's see. So if anybody is interested, please reach out to any of these contacts that you see in the comments. You can always replay if you need to look at some of these details and hear some of the services again. But when should students apply for all of these services?
I would say as soon as you know that you're going to be attending school. We technically can't start serving students until they're enrolled. So they've applied to the school and then been accepted. So once you've sent in your application to MSU Billings, you can reach out to us. And even before you're accepted, you can at least talk to us and ask us questions, and we can offer insight and suggestions. So I would just say as soon as you know that you want to attend school, just reach out to us and we can start the conversation.
That's great. Yeah. So anyone interested, make sure that you're reaching out for sure.
Yeah. And we're always admitting students. So even if and all the hubbub of applying and getting ready for classes and things like that, it slips your mind, you can always come and talk to us. It's never too late to come and talk and get part of the program.
Oh, that's great to know too. Well, if we don't have any other questions, I'm not seeing anything. So if we don't have any other questions, just want to say, thank you so much, Megan, for joining us today, sharing about your program and all that you have to offer. I definitely appreciate hearing it, and really, really do encourage just all students to, if you think you're eligible or if you're not sure, reach out to you, apply, just try to take advantage of this program.
Yeah, we really encourage it. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to talk about our program and MSU Billings, and we look forward to talking with you soon, and hopefully some of the viewers.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining. We will talk to you later.
All right.